right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Ring Warriors from 5-Star Pro Wrestling. Brought to you by the All-Star Wrestling Alliance. Starting this wonderful episode of Championships on the Line all night long. You see the light heavyweight champion, Hugh, with a microphone. He's got something to say.
Look at this. Look at this. They gave me a live mic.
Yeah, they give him a live mic. I wonder what he's got to say. You heard the crowd. They said they didn't like him. Hugh Dash here. You know, not a man of many words.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to 5-Star Professional Wrestling.
Yeah, you got people cheering for him.
Short and sweet. The light heavyweight champion Hugh Dash is here and is ready for an open challenge.
Chico!
Oh, already hauling for Chico with this open challenge.
The light heavyweight champion, feel free to come out right now.
Chico! 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 Chico!
Who's going to be the first one to accept that challenge?
Chico ain't here.
And it looks like it's going to be the man from New York City. The last man at the last stop, Ron Bailey. And your referee for this matchup, the Front. And they love Ron Bailey here in Orangeburg, South Carolina. But will that be enough to make Ron Bailey have what it takes to defeat the light heavyweight champion of 5-Star Pro Wrestling, Hugh Dash? And Hugh Dash has been a great competitor since the day he walked through the House of Pain doors, trained by several of the greats in the business, everyone from Rob Killjoy up at the APW Chester Training School, and even by the legendary George South through High Spots, and of course here at the House of Pain in Orangeburg, South Carolina, the Wrestling Academy, the premier wrestling academy in the Midlands of South Carolina. And watch this here, Quan Bailey. You can't just leave with the title, you idiot. You have to fight and win that title. Kind of disrespect from Quan here. Kind of making me don't like this Quan guy. You know, the titles are of prestige. You earn a shot, and if you win, then you are the man in that division. And to grab that title and push it across the mat like that, he doesn't even deserve to be in this. So already, I'm going to tell you, Hugh Dash, I hope, destroys Quan Bailey in this matchup. Here we are, up on the ropes. Discus clothesline. Quan is down. And just like that, it's 1, 2, 3. That discus clothesline took Quan Bailey's head off. Referee is shocked. That's not the winner yet. He just beat the first guy in the gauntlet. Some people are ignorant and illiterate around here. Who is the next guy up in this gauntlet match? Who's it going to be?
I don't think that's what the people wanted. You know what? I'm going to give one more person in the back.
He said he's going to give one more person a shot. Who's it going to be? And they're steadily screaming for Chico. And who is it? And it is Jack Salem. I didn't even know he was here tonight. Jack Salem, wonderful competitor, who's kind of mysterious, kind of mystique. He is a guy who seeks the answers to all your problems. He loves death and destruction. This matchup here should be a little more caliber than that disrespectful piece of trash, Quan Bailey. And here we go. Match number 2. As I said, somewhat of a gauntlet type match here, but not exactly. This is an endurance show of esteem from Hugh Dash. And there's a kick up on his back. You know, Hugh Dash is a tall guy. Kind of high for Jack Salem to get his short self up on. There's a crush into the corner. He isn't the light heavyweight champion for nothing. There's a chop. And if I was there, I would have chopped him so hard, we'd have cut him in half like a butcher shop. Here's the shoot-off. Big discus inside out. That's probably it, folks. And again, he just destroyed another one with that vicious cyclone clothesline. He was telling me the other day.
That was good eating. Give me.
Oh, someone else wants some of this. As I said, the other day he was telling me, Mario Manmucci, I was studying back when looking at Lex Luger and Barry Windham and JBL and all these lariats and clotheslines from hell, and he learned a secret as he was talking to an undisclosed figure. The Cyclone Clothesline is a devastating maneuver, and it usually knocks the opponent out to next week. Here we are, Aaron Jacobs challenging up. There's a slap to the face. Such a disrespect. And there's a punch. There's another right hand back. Slows down the momentum. There's a chop. I'd chop him again for good measure. Here we go. Vertical suplex out the corner. Is that going to be it already? Leg drop. Shades of Hulkster. There's a kick out. The first person so far today to kick out. Here we go. Going up. No. Looks like Aaron Jacobs says, no, sir, you're going. No, they're not. Where are we going? And there's a suplex for yourself there, Mr. Champion Hugh Dash. You got to watch Aaron Jacobs. He may take you down. Jacobs ladder. There's a shove in the corner. There's the shoot across. Looks like he was trying to throw him out of the ring with that one. Double hand chop. Referee says, you know, get him out the corner. I like this referee here, but you know, he's a little slow. He doesn't understand, even if it's the beginning of the match, if someone's knocked the hell out, it is 1, 2, 3, baby. It is over. Ring the damn bell. But other than that, brothers, cool up in here today. There's the miss. Big uppercut. Trying to go for Jacob's ladder. That didn't happen. Here's the hookup. There it is. That's his other move there. I call it the throwaway suplex, but I know that they call it living life in HD, baby. High definition drop from Hugh Dash. And he's still the light heavyweight champion, Hugh Dash. And he's not done yet, it seems. Looks like he's still upset and distraught. Parading around the ring. The crowd is still calling for Chico.
Nobody else? Then I guess I'll just go home.
He said, that's it. I guess I'm just going to go home. Oh, and here it is. Gasolina, baby. Here he comes. Hombre by Mexico, from Texas, from San Antonio, by way of El Paso, Chico Ramirez. One half of the Ramirez brothers. Superstar of Orangeburg, South Carolina, ever since him and his brothers arrived here. Superstar of the class of the House of Pain Wrestling Academy. If you guys want to make your professional wrestling dream come true, come to Orangeburg, South Carolina, to the House of Pain Wrestling Academy. Look us up on Facebook. Wrestling Academy, House of Pain, Orangeburg, South
I
Carolina.
already beat you. I prefer someone else.
Hugh Dash says I done beat you 100,001 times. He prefers someone else.
I say maybe I'll be done with you about 3 minutes.
He said he's going to be done with him less than 3 minutes.
Whooping your butt in front of your kids.
He's going to beat his ass in front of his kids, what he's saying. And you folks, you know, Hugh Dash probably going to crush Chico. But I was watching Chico train not too long ago, and he was showing me some stuff that he learned on a tour of Mexico a couple weeks ago, and he was down there with Ascaro Masanto, and Ascaro Masanto, great guy that's working on the Luchador Especialto, and Chico has really showed me some stuff I don't think Hugh Dash is ready for. Hugh Dash, tall and everything, but Chico, the fastest man in South Carolina. Here we go, calling for the bell. There's a real kick out of nowhere. Chico, I told you, the fastest man in South Carolina. Probably the fastest man in professional wrestling today. You just haven't heard of him because he's been in Mexico most of his life, tearing up the luchadores. And here we go. Kick in the corner. Here we go. Nobody home for the 619. There he gets a throwaway suplex. It's over. Almost living in HD. And Chico kicks out. A fighting champion that Hugh Dash is. You know, Hugh Dash, I gotta respect him, a fighting champion here. He's been through an endurance, and here we go, slapping each other around. Chokes in the corner. There's a shoulder thrust. Looks like he's trying to wedge him away. And here's the shoot, and the trip. And the damn referee in the way. You know what I used to do when they were in my way? I'd run through them like a Mack truck. They'll learn. Look at that. I wonder why they calls that there. One of the fastest things I've ever seen. Here we go. Kicks. Another kick. Another one. Hits the ropes. Flipping neck breaker. And Hugh Dash has getting his ass whipped now. You know, it could be said later. Oh, and a power through, flip through. Here we go. What are we doing? We're all over the place. Hugh Dash. Hey, he's on the top. You better look out. And he doesn't know there's a cross body block. Almost. Look it. There's a 3. Just like that. As I said, Hugh Dash, all the cockiness and confidence cost him the matchup. Wrestling so many guys, he was too tired when he wrestled Chico, and now the undefeated light heavyweight champion, Hugh Dash, just defeated, dethroned, and lost that title. Is now Chico, the new light heavyweight champion of 5-Star Pro Wrestling. That's how it is on 5-Star Pro Wrestling. Everything and anything can happen. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is the second of 3 title matchups. This matchup here for the 5-Star Pro Wrestling United States Championship. Kid Dynamite in the ring now. Corey Wallace. Kid Dynamite from Orangeburg, South Carolina. Another one of those guys at the House of Pain Wrestling School. And now, his opponent, the guy that beat the Monster Malcolm, a another student of the House of Pain Wrestling Academy. The United States champion himself, Espen the Destroyer. Here we go. Waiting on the entrance of Espen the Destroyer. Here he is, the United States champion, making his way to the ring. This matchup should go very well. These two guys have been beating the ever-loving hell out of each other everywhere they meet across each other. They genuinely do not like each other.
Anderson, the challenger, Dynamite Kid!
Did you hear the Dynamite Kid?
Anderson, the current champion, from Orangeburg, South Carolina, Espen the Destroyer!
And here we go. We got some Espen fans in the building, which is kind of unusual. Espen not normally cheered. But here we go. Corey Wallace, Kid Dynamite, and Espen the Destroyer. 5-Star Pro Wrestling, United States Championship on the line. Here we go. There's the punch up. Referee, get the hell out of the way before you go to the hospital. Unusual. Here we go. He's a spin around. There we go. There's the hip toss. There's an arm drag, and that'll jerk your arm out of socket. Here we go. Shotgun drop kick. Dynamite Kid is about to lose his supper from last night, holding that belly. Supper's about to go everywhere. There's another punch to the gut. There's a thing to the bread basket. There's an overhand chop. The Destroyer taking no mercy. There's a big bear crush in the corner. Throws him out like yesterday's trash. Goes for a nonchalant cover. Kid. Destroyer, you know it's going to take more than placing your hands on there. Don't get too cocky and arrogant before your time. You know, here we go. He's going to the cheap spots. Hanging the guy on the corner. You know that's illegal. You know, I don't know what to think about you. I thought you was a good kid. Now you're doing this stuff here. Here he is, choking him. Another chop in the corner. A reversal. Here we go. Big diving clothesline. Another clothesline. A second and a third. And here we go. Chop to the center of the chest. Yeah, he said he won't. Oh, crap. He about shoved him out of the ring for that one. There's a big shove back. Espen looking like, oh, mercy. Okay, maybe I've woken the Dynamite that is Kid Dynamite. Double clothesline. Both guys thinking of the same thing. One's out to the floor. Referee's got a count going. Kid Dynamite, I think he took a brunt to the nose on that one. What do we got here? Now Kid Dynamite's going to the outside. They're both going to the floor. You know, you can't win it on the floor. Espen the Destroyer taking off running from Corey Wallace. There he goes. Uppercut in the corner. There's the kick. Beautiful. And just like that, he caught him with the Dynamite boomstick kick. He is shocked. He just knocked Espen the Destroyer flat on his ass. That is it, folks. A new United States champion. Kid Dynamite, Corey Wallace, as he knocked Espen the Destroyer flat out with that super kick. He calls it the Boomstick Dynamite kick. New champion, Corey Wallace. So you know what's next, folks? The main event, the 5-Star Heavyweight Championship. Here we go, folks. The main event of Ring Warriors this week. the man in black, Ace Harris, has earned a title shot for the 5-star heavyweight championship held by none other than the illustrious Prodigy himself, Steve Allen. But listen to the standing ovation that Ace Harris has written. Unbelievable. Ace Harris is loved here just as much as the Prodigy Steve Allen. This matchup should be one to go down in the history books, to tell your grandchildren about, to look at Ace Harris when he and the Prodigy Steve Allen went to war for the 5-star heavyweight championship. And here he is, the Prodigy Steve Allen. We have cheers, but for some reason, over the last couple weeks, Steve Allen, after teaming with Hugh and after working with him at several promotions, he is putting on an attitude everywhere. He is starting to become like a snot-nosed black cheetah, and he has been making the fans not like him too much.
Here's the challenger. He is the man in black.
Somebody said, kill him, Ace.
And introducing the current 5-star Ring Warriors champion, he is the Prodigy, Steve Allen!
Mixed reactions here for Steve Allen, but he kind of been bringing it on himself. He's been doing underhanded stuff left and right, but I'm not sure what it's about. You know, we recently found out that Hugh is his older brother, and they work together for another company here at the House of Pain, GWL, the Global Wrestling League. And I'm sure that that older brother has gotten into his head because Mr. High Definition, you want to watch things in HD, Hugh you know, may have been telling him, kid, you want to get the job done, you want to get things done, you know, you're the heavyweight champion, but to stay on the top of the pyramid, you may have to do some different things. And Steve has been working with his brother left and right. That may have been why we got this mixed reaction here. And Ace showing him why he is the #1 contender, kind of wiping the mat with the Prodigy. As the man in black, Ace Harris, the Woolly Badger himself, snapping on a reverse chin lock. Here we go, cranking that head. Ace Harris, no stranger to championships. A former CMW Evolution heavyweight champion. And a former AWS tag team champion. Ace Harris, the man in black, is no joke. And like I said, Steve doing the trip in the corner to the face in the corner. Steve must have learned those moves from his brother, Mr. High Definition Hugh There's a chop. The fans still love Steve, you know. Steve is on that borderline. Love him or hate him, he's one of the best young men in the business today. And if you're not watching Steve Allen, then you're missing out. You're an idiot. Steve Allen, the Prodigy, the #1 guy here at 5-Star Pro Wrestling. He is the heavyweight champion. There's a float over pin. And it's Ace kicking out. Ace the veteran in this matchup. Ace also a student of the House of Pain Wrestling School, the Wrestling Academy here in Orangeburg, South Carolina. But he is a student. Most people don't know this. He was in a podcast not too long ago. That's how I know it. I was listening to a podcast. He was letting everyone know that his trainer between TJ Boss and listen to this, folks, the Syrian Sheik, Akbar Bashar, of all people. So, if you know the Sheik, almost 25 years of wrestling, This guy's been everywhere and done everything. If you've been trained by that guy, then yes, you probably know a thing or two. And Ace is under the Sheik right now, as the Sheik has officially been retired from professional wrestling for the time being. We've been trying to get a hold of the Sheik to find out, is he permanently retired? We know he retired from AWS, and he's doing a few matches for GWS and 5-Star, but we're trying to find out, is he going to fully retire altogether? You know, something to stay tuned about. Ace Harris attributing all of his great work to TJ Boss and the Sheik Akbar Bashar. And TJ Boss, no stranger to the world of professional wrestling, one of the best men in professional wrestling, TJ Boss. And there's the low blow, folks. As I told you, Steve Allen's turned into one of those bastards just like he has. But, as Mayhem said, Mario Mamucci, I've had to pull that out a time or two to save my skin. At the end of the day, I was trained, you got to do what it takes to win the match. And then, what's this? A spin around. Ha! He rolled him up. The Prodigy losing the title. What is my gosh? I didn't expect that. Steve Allen looking at the match. It looks like he got X-ray vision into the field. You cannot believe this. He had a new 5-star champion. Ace Harris. I'll see you next